Hey everybody, Tonster back. Got a few things to talk about before we start talking about the game today. One is this upcoming week is going to be subscriber week, and we are going to show some replays from some of you guys, and hopefully, and that's going to be all week. No tank replays from me, so that's actually good. And then the following week, I think I'll put up some of my replays and whatever else comes in. But the week after that, the last week in September, I would like to do a subscriber anything goes replays. And so send any replay in, your best replay in the next couple of weeks. And I will pre-record them so that we don't end up with issues with the with us not being able to replay things because of micro patches. But I'll try and stay on top of replaying stuff and doing the recordings early. So that's kind of the plan. So anytime in the next 2 weeks, let's say you get a good game or a good game for you, you send it in. We're just going to show it. We're not going to do necessarily in-depth on it. But if you request in-depth, we'll certainly do it. And I think it's going to be fun for everybody in the community. We've got 88 subscribers, which I know is not very many, but it's a few, and I appreciate all your guys' comments and input. For a channel of this size, we get a lot of input, and I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys. Now that winter's kind of creeping up on us, I feel like I have a little more time to do some videos, and I'm pretty excited about it. And yeah, so send your replays in. I've got a bunch of them for next week, so next week is going to be pretty full up. But if you do get aces, please do still send them in, because I'll feature them interspersed with my stuff, not next week, but the following week. And then the next week is dedicated to the guys that are having a little harder time acing tanks, and guys that just want to get their replay shown without having some ding-dong critique them. So, okay, well, on to this game now. Now that we've got that out of the way, the next thing is I have worked on my sound, and please let me know if the sound is better, because I've turned down the game sound so that you guys can hear me over the gunfire. Or cannon fire, as it were, so I hope that helps. Now, on to this game. This is not an ace, but this I thought was interesting. When we look at the teams, really the only heavy the enemy has is a T-29. There are 3 arties. So, typically when there's 3 arties, I've been trying lately to avoid going up to E1 or D1, because you end up losing all your health to artillery. And if you've got a few guys that go over there, that's really all you need. As long as they sit back in defensive positions, it's really hard for the enemy to dig them out. So, because there's not a lot of heavies, I'm going to go heavy side. I'm going to try and bully it and clean it up, and then come back to base for a base def. And that's exactly what happens this game. So let's go ahead and get started. We're in the STA-2 today, and of course, we're top tier, which is really nice. So this thing, the 240 Alpha, don't go off this side of the rock or you'll drown. I've done it before. But this side of the this type of tank is actually quite good, just because of the DPM, and your armor actually kind of works at this level. So I see a guy over here, and I decide, you know what? I just need to rush forward. I need to take ground and see if I can push people out of the heavy side. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And we see this Cromwell. Someone else sees him, actually. But the Cromwell's there, and we're going to beeline for him, because I want to bully him. So that's the danger of moving really far forward in a Cromwell. So we do get a bounce, and we track with a ram, and we're able to take out that Cromwell for we took about two, 3 hits of damage there, but it's probably okay. I just want to bully him and get him out so that we can keep pushing the tempo. The other thing that you'll notice that I did not mention is there's only two tank destroyers. Now, when there's a lot of tank destroyers, you got to watch out. You can't really do this because people will sit back here and farm you. But look at this T-29, completely out of position, right? Because he probably had no help, and he's like, well, I don't want to push up. But the thing is, if he would have pushed up to where I'm at now, at least he would have hold down cover. Right now, he does not. And I'm just trying to bait shots from him, which we were able to do. So this guy is doomed, right? And I've never fought against a 40 TP before. Apparently, he's got pretty good armor. I did not realize that. So we're able to pull out here and get a final shot on that T-29, and that basically cleans this side up. Like that 40 TP, he never really left spawn, so I'm not too worried about him. And I'm asking the M6 to follow me back because it's 6-6, and look at all the guys coming in, right? However, we do have 2 of our 3 artilleries left. The M4043 looks like he's nearly dead, but so now that we've cleaned the side up, we're gonna go to an already safe position where we're already safe and the enemy's not, right? And look how beat up those guys are. They've been fighting for a while, and they've been taking damage and artillery damage, and who knows, some of their modules might be knocked out. And yeah. So I get over here just kind of in the nick of time, and we're able to take out the P-43. And this guy's a unicum, but I mean, I could care less. I've got health. I'm just going to push into him and kill him, right? And that's exactly what we do. So now there's an ARL pushing our light tank. Our light tank should just be smart, run away from it, which I think that's probably what he's doing. And this poor ARL is out in the open for Artie. Apparently so am I. But we're just going to continue to bully. And sometimes you don't need to use your armor to bully, right? You use your health. And this thing, you use your health and your DPM to bully things. So we're finally able to see that 40 TP. Now, that 40 TP is probably not the best player in the world, right? Because if he was, he wouldn't be sitting in base. However, nevertheless, we're just going to ignore him. We got an IS over there, and that IS should be able to handle things, right? So the T-71DA does a very nice thing and gives me some information, right? I'm searching for those RDs, and they're the only ones left at this point. So I'm loading HE because I know I have better alpha with HE. I think I got 320. Yeah, 320 with 45 penetration, so I can one-shot these guys. And so things like that, even when you're dead, you can contribute to your team. So we've got 4 kills, we've got 2,800 damage, and almost no spotting, so which is fine. And there's the little nest. So we take our time, aim in, and we only have a 6-second reload, and we're able to take out the Hummel for 6 kills. That's a Top Gun, 3,400 damage, a whopping 200 block by armor, and 51 assist. So that's just a matter of reading the teams. I hope that helps somebody. Let's go ahead and take a look at the after action report on this, and please do ask questions if you have questions, or leave comments about the replay if you'd like, and we'll discuss things. Okay, here we are at the after action. As I said, first class, 3 bonds, Pascucci's medal, high caliber, and top gun. Of course, Pascucci's and Dimitri's are probably my favorite medals in the game. But anyway, we ended up, like I said, 3,400 damage, 6 kills, 1,187 base XP, and we actually beat the outer guy by quite a ways, and it was our positioning. It was just reading the teams and using positioning. So 18 shots fired, 17 hits, 15 pins. That's pretty good. And we ended up with 88,000 credits out of that game because we didn't fire any gold rounds. And with a premium account, we ended up with 1,900 total XP. So I appreciate you guys watching, and please do send your replays in. I'm excited about the subscriber week, and I'm also excited about the Anything Goes week. So we will catch you guys on the next one. Got some great games sent in by some subscribers, some great ace games. So look forward to that this week. Toanster out.